Hello everyone, my topic for today's Power Talk is food labeling compliance. So today we'll discuss regarding what is food labeling compliance and why it is so important, and also the labeling defects as well as the consequences. So let's start with food labeling. Now food labeling serves as a primary link of communication between your manufacturer or packer on one hand and your distributor, sellers, user or the consumer on the other hand. Now by the way of labeling, the manufacturer promotes its food through labeling requirements and attracts the consumer. Now therefore correct labeling indirectly promotes the sale of the product. So now we have learned about the food labeling importance. Now let's see what are the food laws behind the labeling requirements. So every packaged food article has to be labeled in accordance to the law applicable in the country of the user. So in domestic market there are Indian laws, especially FSSAI, Food Safety and Standard, Packaging and Labeling Regulation, and legal metrology, packaged commodities rules. These two plays a major important role in giving labeling requirements. So in the packaged food articles for export has to be labeled in accordance to the law applicable in the importing country. So FSSAI also provide certain mandatory requirements that a label must carry, and every label should carry the following information, such as your name of the product, it is most important, and veg or non-veg logo, your declaration of food additives, then comes your nutrition information table, your net quantity, name and address of the manufacturer, then comes your consumer cell details, your consumer cell details, and so on. So your label, there are also general requirements that FSSAI provide, such as your label should not get separated from the product, and the label should be clear and readable, and also the language should be in Hindi or English. So now we have learned about the labeling requirements. Let's look into the defects of labeling. The defects of the label can be seen visually, like if the name of the product is mentioned incorrect, it carries out a certain impression on the consumer that whether the food is of safe quality or whether it is a duplicate product. So therefore the defects in the labeling can also leads to misbranding, which further attracts the penalties. So therefore from the above discussion we can see that the correct labeling can promote the sale of the product, and in the other hand the incorrect labeling can cause misbranding, suspicious about the quality check, and also further attracts the penalties. I hope the content is clear. Thank you very much.